Hello everyone, and welcome to the Digimon card game unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the English release of Draconic Raw, and just like, look at the word art that they've used for the box name. It just looks just slightly weird. There's just something off about it. Like, it looks like they had a limited amount of space, but made the D and the R far too big and kind of had to make the rest of the letters small. Like, it looks like it's italics for these letters, but not the D or the R or this R. It just doesn't look, it looks weird. Yeah, I don't know why, it just looks weird. Anyway, so I guess that's the thing. I think the crossing counters was also fairly bad too for memory, in terms of they tried to emulate the same font style that they had for the Japanese title in English. But yeah, so let's take a look at this set. I have previously opened up the Japanese version of Draconic Raw, but I've also opened up the Gift Box 2022 booster packs that came with that one. But this English booster box is new to me, as is this promo card. Now, this set has a lot of errors in it. Like, there's a lot of typos or incorrect text. They came out with all these special errata notices about this set in particular, and it's like, I think it's like 20 or 30% of the cards have errors in them, which is not good. So, speaking of which, personally, I'm hoping to get the Digimon Dragon mode from this, which everybody is lovingly referring to it as green, because it says green. Unfortunately, Pale Dramon is cool, but unfortunately it's not the Digimon Paladin mode that says Geen Digimon. But in any case, I think this one also has an error on it. Apparently, like, some of the text is not just like translation errors or localization errors or what have you, or just typos. Sometimes it's just the wrong text is there, like the completely wrong effect from what I've seen. So it's kind of sad, like, I guess. Like, it's something I did not expect from a release, but yeah, a lot of people are pretty upset about it. Some people are finding it amusing. It's kind of weird. So yeah, let's take a look at what I get in this set, and let's see if we can spot any typos or incorrect text. By which I mean there's a lot of them. Like, it's like, yeah, it's a surprising large amount of cards that have errors in them. Like, when you scroll through all the changes, it's like, it's several pages worth of changes, and it's kind of, oh, that's really cute art. It's kind of at the point where you're just like, why not just redo it? Like, it's just, that's really cool. And some of these errors, yeah, like, the localization ones are fairly minor. Like, I think it was Crossing Counters, the English version, had the Christopher card, which uses his Japanese name, which is Kiriha, which is fine. However, there's some cards that reference him being called Christopher. So it says when there's a card called Christopher, which doesn't exist. There is no card called Christopher. It's only Kiriha. So, yeah, Dramon, such a cool art. Like, Koki does a lot of amazing art, and I'm glad that he got to do an Dramon one. Shadramon, probably one of my favourite mons. Also, more Koki art. I think Koki might be my favourite artist for the card game. Like, it's just, all the art that they do is just incredible. But yeah, these localization issues are just, I mean, they're not just localization ones, they're just the completely incorrect text being used, just random typos, which you can kind of excuse random typos, but some of the errors just appear to just use the wrong text. It looks like they just weren't checked over at all. I'm not sure if it's because there was a rush to release this so soon after the release of the Japanese version. I'm not sure, because I feel like the Japanese version just came out fairly recently-ish. Meanwhile, BT11 doesn't come out until February, and the Japanese version came out in September. I'm wondering if that's also why, like, if they realise they actually have to test more or proofread and everything. But honestly, kind of surprised that some of these mistakes got through. Pomimon, looking adorable. Entmont also looking pretty cool, and I just dropped that card. There we are. But yeah, these I've mentioned this basically in every card game video I do, but I don't actually really play the card game. I just appreciate the art, and I'm a collector. I'm collecting the cards. So, but looking through all the errors, made me. Oh, that's the wrong pile. It made me not want to play the card game because it's just it's an upsetting amount of errors, and as I said, some of the text is just wrong. And it's a lot of these cards, which is, yeah, kind of a bummer. But at least the art's nice, which is what I'm here for. I feel like Dorbickmon also has like a really annoying error that people seem to be complaining about. Off the top of my head, I don't remember it. But, oh good, we get it. Where's it's, oh, it's the, I think it's only the alt art that says Geen. But, yeah, it must be just the alt art, because I can't find any of it. I mean, I think it's this one. Or rather, the alt art of it. But, yeah. What a shame. I wanted to see the Geen, because everybody on the internet is just like, Geen this and Geen that. The official Twitter account for the Digimon card game in English posted, a shot of the alt art one, but it was a fixed one, and everyone's just saying Geen in the comments, which is pretty funny. This is some nice art of Patamon. I mean, it's just a bummer that there's so many errors in this one. Again, not something that an art enjoyer like myself will notice, but it's just a shame. And I feel like there's been more and more errors. As I said, there's the one in the BT10, I think it is, cross encounters. And it seemed to just keep on going down from there. At least there's Hydrussy, so there is that. And amazing art by Koki. And there's also Hydrussy in this set, which I opened in my Japanese unboxing. Yay. The most deeply cursed art in all of Digimon. Megadramon looking super sick. Yeah, it is the art enjoyer. I know a lot of other people that do these unboxing videos, they have their commentary about what's a good card or not, and I'm just sitting there like going, oh, I like the art. The art's pretty good. I love this art. See, told ya. It's referencing the One games. Like, the only insight that I have to these cards are like the references that they make, and they do make really cool references. I do have a video planned going over my favourite Digimon World references in the card games, but it's gonna have to be more than just one video, because there's just so many various references to various aspects. And we've got Imperialdramon Fighter Mode. Hey, it's a secret! I don't think I opened this in the Japanese version. Looking incredibly cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that is some pretty cool art, if I do say so myself. And I know I say this every time I open an English set, but I think English sets like a guaranteed 2 alt arts or 2 secrets from memory. I know it's a little bit higher than the Japanese ones. And of course, sometimes you can just open more than that if you're lucky. And here's Hina, which is from Digimon Lynx. if you haven't already watched it, I did my gift box 2022 and I opened the alt art version of her. So that was pretty cool. And of course I've dropped my scissors. I've been trying not to drop it. I'm leaving my cards there because I'm aware that somebody mentioned if I opened the packs off screen it looks suspicious even if I don't open anything. So even though I think it's kind of funny that someone would do that, I still make sure to try to keep them in frame at all times. Hydrussy, who is slaying, and more Link's characters. I'm really glad that even though well, basically all the mobile games at this point are dead, they still reference the characters and use the Digimon that are from those games. I love Commandramon. And I think Bluecomon and his evolutions, they're from... Oh, what was the one before New Century? The China-only game. Which is kind of sad. I wish we got more of him. And I guess we do it because he's in the card game, he's on Virtual Pets, he's on the Bartle Bracelet, kind of cool. Oh, is that it? And here's my obligatory, is that sick art or is that an alt art? Which I feel like happens every time I open a booster box. Oh good, storage is low on my phone. You know, I do check it, but then like I go through times where I just don't check. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. And then I have regrets. So I guess I should speed this up, huh? It only just started saying it, or at least I only just realised that it said it. Baby Domon, Eravidramon, sick art. Wormmon, adorable art. Somehow we're only halfway through the box after this booster. So I better speed up if I want this recording to be intact. Where's my black pile? There's my black pile. At least the more cards that I've already seen, the faster I will go, but I keep on getting like them stuck together. I love that art for Vmon so much. Well, I guess that answered my question from earlier. Apparently the last Volcanic Dramon wasn't alt art, it was just sick. This is the alt art, so that's pretty neat. Do I have it there still somewhere? I'm just messing up my piles. I know I said it'd be faster, but okay, so there's the regular one. And then there's the alt art with Hina hanging out at the top there. And I've messed up my piles, but I have to continue. We must press on. I know that when I first did booster unboxings several years ago, I used to like pre-open them, and now I'm kind of like wishing that I still did that. One day I will cut a card by mistake though. I don't want that to happen, but if I'm careless enough, I'm just sort of throwing cards around now, make an attempt to neaten them up. Just because that's easier for me when I sort them. Oh, I almost cut my finger off just then, that's cool. I love Tropiumon. Just throwing the cards everywhere, hoping that, whoa, that's sick. Again, is that sick art or is that an alt art? I think that's just sick art. Looking incredibly cool. Also, that card I saw on Twitter the other day, and it gave me the thought that Sparrowmon from Cross Wars, who is now a child level Digimon, go figure, should evolve to Aegistramon. Raptor Sparrowmon also looks kind of similar to Aegistramon. Funnily enough, Raptor Sparrowmon, who I always thought was a perfect when we got the Cross War Mons put into the reference book. They got the levels, and it was an alt art of Dragon Mode. That's cool. So we've got 2 alt arts and 1 secret, so that's pretty lucky. But not the Gain one. I wanted the Gain one. I mean, it's still probably got errors on it. As I said, like I think there's like a third of the cards have errors or something ridiculous. Like I'm sure most of these cards do have errors on them, so that's exciting. But it's just me the art enjoyer, who it's not relevant to because at least the art's pretty. This set has some really cool Digimon on it. Like, I like Digimon, go figure, but there's a lot of cool Digimon and really nice art, says the art enjoyer. I will play one day, I promise, but for now, I just enjoy that the art exists. Mainly Cocky's art, and also this Hydrussy, who is also by Cocky. And some more sick art. And my piles are just completely, like, gone. There's little sense to the pile situation that I have. But at least I don't run out of space within 2 seconds like I used to in these. Like, at least I've learned how to make adequate space for the cards that I pull. I'm just kind of throwing them all around. Let's see. And hey, another alt art! Alt art of a Zulongmon. That's pretty cool. I know I have an Zulongmon somewhere. There we are. To compare the regular one. Like, it's still cool art on the original, but that is so much sicker. Yeah, I'm having some good luck here. We've opened, what, 3 alt arts, 1 secret? That's pretty neato, if I do say so myself. And we're still not done. Rest in peace, my pile situation. That art, I love it. Might just keep that to the side just so I can put it on display somewhere, because I have a few cards that I like the art of enough, or if it's Palmon or Hydrussy, I'll have it like to the side just so I can see it. I usually have like 1 for the collection, 1 to display if it's particularly cool art. I have all of a Digimon that I like Palmon, Hydrussy, Sparrowmon, etc. And it's Goldramon, looking really different. Like, he looks whiter than normal because he's got the white fluffy bits. That's really sick art though. And roll 12, final 2 packs. No sign of the Hydrussy this time, but I got that in the Japanese set, so I think one can only hope to have 1 case of Hydrussy in their life. And our final one, and I've just given up on my pile situation here. Okay, final pack. Will we get another alt art? Unlikely, because I've already opened so many of them. Pile situation, I'm sorry. Just kind of throwing cards around. And our final card for this booster box is Vidramon. No Hydrussy in sight. So that's it for Draconic Raw for the English release.